Hi Libra, these are your general collective messages from Jan 2022 to June 2022. These are general and collective, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you feel like this reading does not apply to you or it's not resonating with you, it's probably not your message at this time. So please don't force it to resonate. Okay, so we look at one theme for you guys over the next 6 months. This will come in and out, or it will be there throughout. We look at one thing you want to actively work on. Then we'll start with Oracle to see your energy over the next 6 months. See what blessings you may have, what struggles you may have, and potentially how you might close June 2022. Okay, and then I'll do clarifiers with the tarot. So let's get started with one theme for Libra from Jan 2022 till June 2022. Okay, two fell out, I'll read both. Okay, history and Apple. Okay, so Libra, your themes for the next 6 months. Take care where history is repeating itself, especially in terms of pleasures of the senses. Okay, you could see that repetition happening for you, Libra, over the next 6 months with Apple. Yeah, so things to do with pleasure, things to do with sex, things to do with hunger, anything that gives pleasure at a physical level, those things could repeat themselves for you over the next 6 months. So history might repeat itself. So anywhere that you have not learned lessons, Libra, especially in regards to these things, that's going to be a theme for the next 6 months. You want to learn those lessons, right? On the other hand, for some of you, you may also want to deep dive into the history of your ancestors, the history of your the lineage that you have. Okay, the structure that you come from, your ancestors, your forefathers. What was their history? What was their lineage? Especially regards to this, especially regards to physical senses, pleasures. Yeah, so learn your lessons about those, Libra. I feel like the next 6 months are going to test you to see whether you've learned lessons around these things or not. So just be a little bit careful about that, Libra. If you don't want history repeating itself, especially if it's been not a very great history or not a very great past experience, if you don't want that repeating itself for you, Libra, then you need to make sure that you're not only engaged or only concerned with the physicality of things. Okay, physical pleasures only. Yeah. Okay, let's look at one thing you want to actively work on. Let go. Number 19, so that's a number one. Yeah. So one could be a significant number for you. You want to let go, Libra. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, please let it go, because that will just come in the way of your growth, come in the way of your betterment, your advancement. Okay, so for each of you, I'm sure you know what it is that you need to let go, because the first thing that came to your mind when I said let go, that's the thing you need to let go, right? So work on that, Libra. Work on letting go, letting go of limiting thought patterns, limiting self-beliefs, especially regards to these things, so that you can ensure that you don't repeat negative or unhealthy experiences from your past. Okay, so you want to work on that. Let go of anger, let go of jealousy, let go of pride, let go of anything that limits you. Okay, all right, let's look at what your energy is going to be over the next 6 months. 6 months. Serendipity, beautiful energy to get. So your energy is going to be that of allowing things to flow to you. Okay, knowing that nothing is a pure coincidence, knowing that things in life do not happen out of coincidence or out of chance. There is a divine purpose to everything that happens in life. You know this is your energy, or at least you're trying to acknowledge this. Okay, this is your energy over the next 6 months. So you are also going to allow yourself to be in a place of allowing that flow to come in, allowing those that windfall of luck, windfall of good fortune coming your way. So whether that's money, whether that's people, whether that's situations, whether that's environments, or whether that's just a really great productive lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, whatever it is that is happening on its own without you putting any effort into that, you're allowing those to come into your life, and that's your energy over the next 6 months. So great energy to be in, stay in this. It's an energy of flow, it's an energy of non-resistance. Okay, and in that process, let go whatever you need to let go so that you can do this. You can fly. Okay, let's look at blessings for you guys. Time to go. Now, two cards telling you to let go. Okay, so this is also blessing for you, Libra. You've got number 9 twice now. This is 18, so that's number 9. And you've got 45, that's also number 9. So 9 and 1 could be significant numbers for you, Libra, over the next 6 months. Okay, so time to go. You're being blessed with the direction that you need to move forward in. You're being blessed with the guidance that you need, that will help you to move ahead. You're being blessed with the action that you need to take for you to move ahead. Okay, so that you may close cycles, you may close repeating patterns in your life, you may let go of what is necessary for you to move ahead. You're being blessed with that, so trust that and move ahead. All right, let's look at one thing you might struggle with. Higher power. This card also has come out for a fair few in different positions. Okay, you may struggle with experiencing a connection to the divine, experiencing a connection with the cosmos. Okay, and that I think primarily is happening to you. What could happen to you is because you're not allowing yourself to let go of things that are pulling you down. Okay, it's not always external things that pull us down. Please remember that. Sometimes it's our own, we get in the way of our own growth sometimes. So identify first what it is you need to let go of, because you're being blessed with the ability to let it go, to move ahead, to close that chapter and move ahead. Okay, so identify that. And for me, it looks like this is about sensory pleasures. Maybe that's the thing that's holding you back. So see how that resonates and applies to you, and that could be coming in the way of you experiencing true connection to the divine, true connection to the higher source. Let's see how you might potentially close June 2022. Unfinished symphony, number 10. So see, what did I say? Number 1 and number 9 could be significant for you guys, Libra. Unfinished symphony. So there could be some unfinished business. Either you're refusing to let go of a certain cycle or let go of an ending, or somebody else is. I don't know how it is, but there could be some unfinished business, some unfinished energies that are holding you back towards the end of June 2022. So you have to see what that means to you now. Whatever it is, if you are able to identify what that unfinished business is, whether now that is, you forgiving somebody or somebody else forgiving you, you see what needs to get finished over there, what needs to close the loop, because you're not got two cards now for closing loops. You got two cards for closures. You need to close things so that you can move to the next level, Libra. If you want to move to the next level, you've got to have your closures. So whatever it is that you need to do to get your closure, you do that. That will also help you to connect to divine source. Okay, let's get clarifiers. Knight of Swords. Okay, this is coming very swiftly for you. This is your energy. Yeah, this is your energy. It's the Swords element, air element. So these coincident or rather serendipitous events, situations are unfolding in your life rather swiftly over the next 6 months, Libra. So you stay in that state. Okay, invite this into your life, but I can't emphasize this enough. Let go what you need to let go so that this can come in more easily into your life. Okay. Okay, got the crone here. This is the strength card for Leo. So this blessing is there for you. Some of you there could be a Leo person who's a blessing for you, or you could be a blessing for a Leo person, or generally just you're being blessed with the strength, with the grace, with the power to see what you need to close, to see certain endings through, so that you can move ahead, so that you can complete those lessons and move ahead. You're being blessed with that now. Whether you choose to use this blessing or not, that is entirely up to you. Okay. Three of chalices, three of cups. Okay, so you could struggle with this. You could struggle with, you know, experiencing joy, experiencing harmony, experiencing celebration through divine source, through divine power, through a connection with divine. You could struggle with that. Like, it may not bring you joy. You know, you could be trying to do some practices, like whether it's meditation or it's prayer or it's, doing good deeds, etc. But for some reason, you could struggle with finding that authentic connection with higher source. And in that, then experiencing this state of happiness, a state of peace, harmony, celebration, for having that connection with divine. You could struggle with that, but I'm saying, I think it's primarily because you need to let go of certain things. The minute you do, you'll unlock something, and this will happen on its own then. Okay, on the other hand, for some of you, you could be spending way too much time in, well, I mean, the three of chalices or three of cups can also be the party card, right? So you could be spending way too much time in doing external things like pleasures of the senses, maybe drinking, maybe alcohol, I don't know. Okay, so external things that you think will bring you joy externally, you could be spending too much time doing that. So whether it's partying or just getting together with friends, having a good time, etc. And so, yeah, so they'll give you the joy for that period of time. Then what you're looking for is this deeper connection. This cannot bring this. So for some of you this is the case, and for the others of you that is the case. Okay. High Priestess, card for Pisces. So spiritual lessons for sure, Libra, for you guys. Something is unfinished which is not allowing your spiritual advancement. Something is stuck. Some loop is not closed yet. There's some closure towards June 2022 you will probably start to see this more clearly, is that something is stuck and is not allowing your spiritual advancement. Also, intuitively you might know what it is that is stuck, what it is that needs the closure, that needs for you to, close the gap, close the loop, so that you can move ahead. Okay, so just take care of that. Looks like next 6 months you may be a little bit all over the place, Libra, because you may be too focused on external pleasures, external joys, whereas at a soul level what you really do want is a deeper connection with source. So now what you make out, and you're being supported, you're being blessed with the support that you need for this to happen. But now whether you do or not. All right, let's look at one blessing for you guys. Jagannath, beautiful. Lord of the Universe. I think same Aquarius as well as Aries got it, if I'm not mistaken, or Pisces got it. I can't remember now who. Okay, so his blessings are worldly power, devotion to Krishna, freedom from the cycle of birth and death, this unfinished symphony. See, so much support you have for this. Now, whether you choose to close or not, that's entirely up to you. Perfection of the arts in the service of God. This higher power wants to come to you, connection wants to come to you. You remaining open and receptive to that, that is entirely your choice, because at the end of the day, we still always do have free will. Okay. All right, so I hope that this helped you guys. Libra, the way I see it, next 6 months, you're going to be a little bit too engaged or embroiled or entangled in sensory pleasures, which might actually be a hindrance to you moving ahead in the spiritual progression. That is, if you want that for yourself. Okay. Other than that, I feel allow things to fall the way they may, because some of it is divinely guided, right? uh, Towards June, you will have the opportunity to finish or to close certain cycles in your life, certain loops in your life. Okay, these could also be from some people from the past or some situations from the past. And I think the divine will also present you an opportunity to let go, let those go for your betterment. So now, whether you take that opportunity or not, that is entirely up to you. Okay. So I hope that this helped you guys, Libra. This was of course from Jan 2022 till June 2022, and you guys have a great new year, and I will see you guys next year.